Nashville's a place where you never know who's in the room. And I always say when people ask for advice, I'm like, every chance you get, you play your heart out. You make sure that it's the best you sound because you never know who's in the room.
Right.
And I was playing a show downtown, and for CMA Fest, I got like a gig right there at the little glass by the Gaylord. Sorry, it's not called Gaylord anymore. Bridgestone. See, it used to be called Gaylord Entertainment Center, the GEC. Bridgestone, that little glass area, and it was packed out. We had a song out called Alcohol You Later and Bitches. Yeah. And they were doing well for some reason. And people were singing back those songs. And I was putting up my guitar after the set, and who is now my manager, she wasn't at the time. She was working for another publishing company, but really helping me with my calendar, just helping me for the kindness of her heart. Mm-hmm. She goes, Mitchell, have your brother put your guitar up. Come over here. We got to talk. And Sony Records was there. And we were in the office a week later. They offered us a record deal on the spot. I have a record deal with this other thing. So what's going to happen? So we joined ventures with them, with Riser House, Columbia, and Sony. All happened within a week. And we had a song that I had written for another artist called Drunk Me.
Can't Get Over You?
Yeah, Can't Get Over You. And I fully expected Blake Shelton to do that song. But we needed a song. And I loved that song. And so we got that song, and I sung it. I wrote that song years ago, and we ended up going on the road and radio tour before we even officially signed, because they were so excited. They had us out doing the thing. And so we went full speed in a matter of about 3 to 4 weeks from when we met them to signing the deal to getting out. And that's fast. That doesn't happen.
Insanely fast.
And that was a lot of trust too, for, hey, let's get out here. The deal isn't even done. Attorneys take forever going back and forth. Yeah. But we just wanted it. We wanted it bad, and we knew we needed to capitalize on timing. And that ended up going all the way to #1 for us. And, multiple platinum songs changed my life. And then it's like, fuck, what do you do now? You got to do it again. And so that's the life you live after that. Coming back to your question forever ago, it's like, it's amazing when you get the #1, when you get the thing, you ring the bell. But then all that does, that's all you wanted your whole life. And then all that does is create anxiety of how to do it again.
Right. How to repeat that.
How to repeat that. And that's when you get lost. You get lost in all right, I got to get another hit. Instead of just writing music that feels good, that will inevitably be a hit because it's good, you start thinking about the business.
How to make that same sort of song. Is that correct?
So,
Are you thinking that in your brain?
Exactly, and that's not how you're supposed to write songs.
Right.
And so, it's everybody deals with that after their first, when they get their first, because there's so much pressure to continue it. And, we had a lot of success going up, blah, 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 nothing hit. And then COVID came around, and I had a song called Truth About You that I tested on TikTok, this new thing called TikTok, and it kind of went viral and ended up being my next single. And that one went all the way to #1. And then I had a song I wrote with Chris Young that was on the radio as well. And 3 weeks in between my #1 and that one, it became #1. And so at the time, it was the fastest back-to-back. And we just had a lot of momentum, man, going on. And then, man, just life happens, dude. You just get out there and you start touring, and then, it just flies by.
Yeah.
It just truly does. And so now sitting back and looking at it and having time, it's like, man, it's just impossible to enjoy it as it's going, like it was. But now I'm really focusing on myself and enjoy these moments when they happen, because they can go away so fast, man. They really can.